The officer says he almost hit the professor with his squad car because she was walking in the street back in May. He says he asked her multiple times to get on the sidewalk before the incident escalated, and he ultimately arrested her. That arrest, caught on the squad car's dash camera, has people both applauding and condemning the officer's actions.
I'm not gonna fight you. Put your hand behind your back.
The ASU police officer seen in this video arresting an ASU professor last May is now
I'm
facing
being labeled by some as a racist. I'm being labeled as a overzealous cop or, power hungry.
Officer Stuart Farron says when the incident started to escalate, he told his partner to activate the squad car camera.
I'm glad the video is there because I truly believe it backs up my actions and it backs up my police report.
Shortly after the incident, ASU released a statement saying the officer did not violate protocol. However, they were enlisting an outside agency to determine if excessive force. Professor Ursula Orr pleaded guilty to resisting arrest. In November, her attorney filed a claim against ASU seeking $2 million in damages.
It happened in May. I worked for 6 weeks. Normal patrol duties, doing normal stuff, and then this hit the media and they decided to put me on administrative leave.
Then last month, the police chief gave Farron a termination letter with the date of January 21st.
I'll be completely honest,
As a police
I think
officer,
I'm charged with doing certain things. It's my duty to enforce the law, to hold people accountable for crimes that they committed. And, here we are, we have a person who did plead guilty in a court of law to crimes that she committed. But I'm the one who's being terminated, and she still works. It's difficult to swallow, I guess.
And Farron has not been charged with any crime in connection with this incident. He says regardless of having a career in law enforcement. We've requested an interview with the ASU professor involved, but have not yet heard back from her or her attorney. Reporting live, Jelonier, Fox 10 News.
Status!
Right there in that Walmart.
What did you do? Did you break the law?
No, I just walked in there.
You walked into Walmart and you were detained for that?
Yes. I brought 2 or 3 other gentlemen in there, and they wanted to be weird. And one of them was filming, and Walmart told us to leave. So as we were walking out, the other 3 gentlemen were screaming "Black Lives Matter," and then they came out and detained me.
Who's they? The Beaver Creek Cops.
The Beaver Creek Police Department. And essentially they banned me for life.
You have a police officer out there doing his job, and now we've got the race card thrown in there, white officer, black professor. She's a professor, I'm a police officer or a campus cop.
Farron says right now he's more concerned about his family and insurance. His wife is expecting their second child any day, but he says he stands by his actions from that night.
It is difficult
There
to say that.
watching this, who wonder to themselves, why are people protesting outside of Walmart? Walmart, they're just innocent victims in all of this. The Beaver Creek police are the only ones to blame. And so, why aren't you just protesting the Beaver Creek police? And why is this outside of Walmart? It's because Walmart has been complicit in covering up and colluding with the Beaver Creek police from day one. They concealed the... Now, you didn't film, correct?
No, sir.
You didn't yell anything, correct?
Sir.
Now, when officers came over, they did say that you were detained. We asked them to clarify. So, you were officially detained. And yet they didn't charge you with anything, they didn't ticket you. So clearly you didn't break the law.
They were going to try to charge me for trespassing, but it was acceptable.
Yeah, this is very strange. So for those out there to try to let public anger dissipate before they finally released it, and even now they're suppressing dissent, they're suppressing protest, this woman simply went into the store. She was never told not to be on this property. She did not break any law. Even if she had been filming and they told her to leave, that would be completely illegal as long as she complied. She did comply even though she had not been doing anything wrong, and yet she was threatened, intimidated by men open carrying guns with badges who have a record of violence against members of the community. And this is why Walmart, this is why on the first Sunday of every month in cities, more than half a dozen cities across the country, and more growing every month, we're protesting outside of Walmart. Thank you very much.
damn it. Now this entire conversation has been derailed. So, congratulations for that.
Sir, he was murdered by a shadow. A shadow with the face of Stannis Baratheon.
Stannis.
Stole all the prizes out of every Crackerjack box. It's just popcorn now.
Stannis.
Sir, the prisoner has escaped from her cell.
That's impossible. Unless...
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first?
I talk first. I always talk first. Well, technically you just talked first, but